Man, what is good, YouTube? The UFC Fight Night, Rozenstruik versus Almeida is coming up soon. So I'm going to get my best quick breakdown of all the fights. Let's get right into it. So first, I'm going to show you all my picks real quick. I'm 7 out of 8 on main events. Not really something to brag about, but I ain't doing horrible. I mean, I'm trying to go above 50%. That ain't that good. But here we go. We got 121, 61, and 3 because there was 3 ties this year. And the last 3 cards, I've been like 50% or below, or just right around 50%, which hasn't been good. But I got lucky. I saved myself last week. I switched the Andrade pick. I picked the Jan or whatever, and then I ended up switching the Charles Jourdain. And that's also why I do my picks and breakdown later in the week, because I always change my stuff. I'll try not to change stuff like on the day of the fight, but like I already changed some stuff. I was already gonna do this video like Tuesday, and I already changed some stuff. Let's go. I'm gonna try to do a quick breakdown of the prelims. So we got the first 3 fights. We got Tinsara Limboza. She got a Muay Thai background. She making her debut. I just think she a better striker. She also just has submissions under her belt. And Jessica Rose Clark hasn't been looking good lately. I mean, she looked good, but like hasn't been looking good at all. In this next pick, I swear he was the favorite, but I think it changed. Like, I mean, his body looks different. His hair looks different. Everything looks different. He's way skinnier, but he ended up missing weight. He isn't too bad. He got submissions under his belt. He doesn't have, like, good wrestling, but he has some pretty good jiu-jitsu, and he has definitely good striking. And he was dealt, like, a horrible matchup for him last time. But now we got Gabe Green. Gabe Green ain't nothing too much to worry about. I mean, he's the favorite coming in, but I think Brian Bradley's going to get it done. Next, we got Ji-Yeon Kim. I know she doesn't have the best record. She has, like, some losses on her belt, but she always puts on a good fight, and I had, like, at least, like, 2 of her last fights or something like that. I had robberies. I don't know how the hell she didn't win. She's been one of my favorite females to fight lately, because she's been bringing bangers, and now she got heat going against this one, against Mandy Bone, or whatever you say her name is. But Ji-Yeon Kim, gonna fuck her up. Probably gonna go to decision, but she's gonna beat her up. Okay, we're gonna go straight into the next 3 fights. Okay, I promise I'm gonna probably slow it down once it gets to the main card. But we got next up, we got Cody Stamann versus Douglas Silva DeAndre. Again, he brings fights all the time too. I just think Cody, he's a little bit younger. I just think he's a little bit better. I can see Douglas catching him, but Douglas doesn't have like the best chin in himself. He's like, I mean, he's good at surviving and he's tough, but he doesn't have the best chin himself. But I'm going to pick him. In this next one, I'm kind of nervous. Chase Sherman he's weird, man. He could just slide out a decision on this. But I'm going to pick Carlos William. I'm going to trust him. Hopefully he could get the knockout, but it might be a decision win. But I'm going to trust him to get the dub. In the next, we got Court McGee, Matt Brown. This is unpopular opinion, but I think Court McGee, I mean, they're both old as shit. I mean, Matt Brown's still fighting and putting on great fights. He's 43. Court McGee's 38, coming off a knockout loss. I think he's downgrading more. But, like, bro, I don't know. Like, I might switch this pick, but I'm going to just trust him to get it done. I'm going to trust the odd makers. I mean, he a minus 200. I'm going to just trust that. I mean, Matt Brown 43. He got to stop sometime. And he's going to get stopped by Court McGee. Court fucking McGee. Okay, next up, we got Tim Means, Alex Morano. I mean, Tim Means got some hands on him. Got a little bit of heavy hands on him. Not too bad at submissions. But we got Alex Morano. He got hands on him too. Maybe not crazy power, but he will piece you up. And also, he got footwork, too. He can stay out of range. He got a better ground game. I mean, he's the more well-rounded opponent. I'm just going to trust him to get it done. I think he's just a little bit better, and he's been looking better than Tim Means in his last few fights, even though he's coming off a knockout loss. Okay, next up, we got the city kickboxer himself, Carlos Alberg versus Ihor. I mean, his name's literally Ihor, bro. You think I'm going to pick someone that names herself that got named Ihor? Like, he's calling himself a whore. I mean, that just sets him up to get fucked. So, Carlos Alberg, he's going to get the knockout. He's a big favorite. And there's a lot of people putting money on him because he's coming even bigger of a favorite. I mean, he, like, doubled from the normal odds. I mean, Ihor, he's a decent striker, but he's going to get fucked. I mean, his name's Ihor. Okay, next up, we got the Irish prodigy, Ian Gary. He's coming up. When we got Daniel Rodriguez, he's downgrading. Simple as that. But anyways, Ian Gary, he might have to get humbled soon. I can see this strike being pretty even. I can see Daniel Rodriguez, he may be able to catch him. Hopefully Ian Gary's chin holds up, because last time he got clipped, and he got clipped bad. But at the same time, it was just a really good shot. But I'm going to trust Ian Gary. He's going to keep his range. He's going to pick him apart. Daniel Rodriguez is a hard person to finish. But I can see Ian Gary, he's just going to land the bigger shots. He's going to land more. Who knows? He might put up like a Max Holloway type of performance. But I just see him winning this fight. I have it by decision. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets the finish. But Daniel Rodriguez is pretty hard to finish. So I'm going to just leave it at that. Now we got the goofiest fighter in the UFC, Johnny Walker, versus the most delusional fighter in the UFC, Anthony Smith. I mean, Anthony Smith's getting up there in age. Johnny Walker's, I think he's still pretty young. I don't know his exact age. I think he might be 20 still. He might be low 30s. I don't even know for real. I got to look that up. But Anthony Smith, I can see him stopping him. This got me nervous because Johnny Walker's chin, I just call him Johnny Wick, but Johnny Walker, his chin hasn't been holding up. I mean, if he gets clipped, I could see him getting dropped, but I just see him somehow getting the finish. And I don't see Anthony Smith being able to get him on the ground and controlling him. I could see a weird knockout going either way, but I'm going to trust Johnny Walker. He got the momentum right now. He's all confident. First round finish. Somebody's getting it. I don't know who's going to get it. I just think Anthony Smith, he's going to get hit and he's going to drop. Now, I'm going to be honest. The two biggest favorites on the card are Carl Williams and Jane Almeida. And these are like my least confident picks. I mean, Johnny Walker's also like not so much of a confident pick, but like, or Court McGee. But like these, for a big favorite as they are, these are like my least confident picks. I could see Chase Sherman getting the win by decision. Benny was being the main event. And Jane Almeida, I could see him getting caught. And I noticed his last fight. Even though he could get a dominant position, it's hard to keep a 260-pound dude down like that. And I think the last dude was lighter than that. But now we got Rozenstruik. He's about 265. He said he don't cut that much. I'd like maybe 3 pounds or something. So I'm going to trust Jane Almeida. I mean, he's the safe pick. He's the minus 4,000. I'm just going to trust him, the up-and-comer, to get the win. But Rozenstruik, if he could keep him up, I just see him catching him and laying him out. But that's just not my pick. Like, I could see him winning. I got a little bit of money on him just getting a first-round knockout. But I'm going to trust Jane Almeida to get the win. But if the fight goes the way I want it, I can see it going this way. I think Rozenstruik's going to come out as normal. I think he's going to come out swinging. I think he's going to try to get the knockout. And the way he's been talking, it just seems like he's going to try to get him out there early. And I think Jane Almeida is going to shoot right away. If he gets him down, he could get the ground and pound, get the submission. He might even have to get it done at the feet himself. But I don't know. I'm going to trust him to get it down. And I think if Almeida gets it, I don't know if it's going to be first round. He might have to get it late. He might have to gas out Rozenstruik. But Rozenstruik, I think he's going to come out swinging. It's just a matter of fact if he's going to catch him or not. Or catch him shooting in. Because Jane Almeida, he likes to throw that front kick and he shoots right away. He's been doing it every single fight. There hasn't been like a fight that he hasn't done it. So Rozenstruik, if he goes in for that front kick, uppercut his ass, like, right away. And to be honest, I would want Jayton to win this fight because I want the heavyweight division to move on. But, damn, I'm talking like fucking Curtis Blades right now. What the fuck? But, anyways, Jane Almeida is my pick. He's getting the dub. Submission, TKO, either round 2 or 3. There we go.